Hello, hello, hello. I'm Jerry Dukoski. Welcome to Restaurant Video Marketing. And today I'm here to talk about, actually I'm just responding to a comment I received about the difference between a restaurant sales funnel and Groupon. So I really want to talk about this. Let me just fix this camera up a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, you can't improve on that, unfortunately. Okay, so I just want to talk about the difference between Groupon and the restaurant sales funnel, which both have a coupon or a discount to drive new customers to your restaurant. Okay, so what's the difference between the two? Now, if you're using Groupon at the moment and it's working really well for you, that is, you're making actually money out of it, you're making a profit, you're getting new customers and they're coming back and again. Fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing. That's great. That's awesome. If you've been doing Groupon and maybe you don't know whether you're doing well or not, maybe you're not actually going through and just seeing whether it actually works for you. Are you actually analyzing the results? All right, so you've got to know exactly what you're getting out of it. Is it worth doing? I know that people get on the sort of the roller coaster marketing strategy, which is, they get no sales, quick, we need a quick fix. Let's get on the Groupon, let's bring a lot of people in here so it goes up. And then you've got no time for marketing because you're busy serving the customers. And so at the end of the promotion, your sales drop and all of a sudden you're back to where you started again, and it's just up and down, up and down, up and down, which is not a good way to run a restaurant or any type of business, to be honest. So basically, what's the difference between Groupon and starting your own restaurant sales funnel? All right, so trust me, there's a big difference. All right, so let's first of all let's look at Groupon, because I think we're all sort of familiar on how it works. All right, so people want to, they want to go somewhere, they want some sort of a special deal. They'll go onto the Groupon website, select what they want, and then purchase that deal. Groupon then keeps a portion of that for themselves, gives the money gives the other money to the restaurant, and that person then has a voucher. The customer has a voucher, comes to the restaurant, and claims their special deal. Okay, that's pretty straightforward, and that is basically all that Groupon does. So it's a lot different from what a restaurant sales funnel is, which is a lot more than that, because it offers a coupon special, but it also drives traffic after that first visitation from the person who's got the coupon. And let me go through the difference. Okay, so let's start with the beginning of the sales funnel. Okay, so first we put out a video, and we put a Facebook video ad. And basically what we're doing is we are targeting an audience that is quite different from Groupon. Now, I love Groupon people, I love them to death, but they're a different crowd. Your Groupon audience is the Groupon's best customers, right? They're not necessarily your best customers. Your best customers are totally different, right? So they're not your customers, they're Groupon customers. You've got to remember that. And they're after a deal, they're after a bargain. Whereas your ideal customer may be totally different. Your ideal customer might be someone who appreciates your food, appreciates your restaurant, appreciates the service, and wants to pay what it's worth. Groupon, I remember signing up for Groupon recently, and all I do is I'm getting these emails saying never pay full price, all right? Pay 60% or 80%, never pay full price. So they're teaching, or they're really emphasizing to their customers, the Groupon customers, don't pay full price. Now, is that the customer that you want for your restaurant? Honestly, do you want someone who's just thinking, I never want to pay full price? Or do you want a customer that will pay you for the value that you provide them? All right, now I can answer that, but you have to answer that yourself. Now, the big difference with the sales funnel is that instead of being when we talk about the customer journey, awareness journey, they are complete opposites. Now, Groupon is at the end of the customer awareness journey. This is when people, they open the fridge. Oh, there's nothing in the fridge. Let's go to a restaurant. Okay, we're going to a restaurant. Which one we're going to? I don't know. So they get onto Groupon and they go through. Now, the last time I looked at Groupon, just in Sydney, there was over 300 restaurants to choose from. Okay, so they're going to go through Groupon. They're going to go through all these different restaurants. Hey, there's a good deal for us. That's close by. Let's go to this restaurant. Now, that may be your restaurant. Okay, so great. Okay, so they get the deal, they pay for the deal, and they go to your restaurant, and hopefully they've had a great time. Now, the next week, same thing happens again. It's a Saturday night. They open the fridge. We've got no food. What are we going to do? Let's go to Groupon and get a deal. So they go through the 300 odd restaurants there, and they say, remember the one we went last week? That was a great restaurant. Let's see what the deal is there. So they go through, and for whatever reason, your promotion ends. So you're no longer there. Who cares? They look at another deal, virtually the same deal as they had with you. So they take that deal and off they go to another restaurant. All right. So this end of the awareness journey, where they know they've got a problem and looking for a solution, is a very competitive area of the customer awareness journey. Right. It's very competitive. All your competitors are fighting there. Right. And you can see a page of Groupon. All the restaurants are there. That's at the end of the journey. That's when someone realizes they have a problem. They know what the solution is, which is to go to a restaurant. So now they're looking for the best deal to solve their problem. Okay, so that's what we call the red ocean, all right, the Red Sea. All right, that's where all your competitors are. And they're all fighting for the customer to gain that customer. All right? Highly competitive. It's a very expensive way to advertise, and the customers that are looking for those offers may not be your ideal customer. Okay, so if we look now at the restaurant sales funnel, completely different. We put video in front of your ideal customer, not the one chasing the coupon, but your ideal customer. And we put the deal in front of them, and the video is just you, right? It's you are center stage. You're not sharing it with anyone else. All they can see is your video. Now, they watch your video, they think, wow, that sounds pretty good. I'll get the deal, right? It's a free. They get the coupon, they redeem the coupon, it goes on the iPhone, or they can print it out, and they've got the deal there. So when they come on the Saturday night, they open the fridge. Can you believe it? There's still no food in the fridge. What are we going to do? We'll go to a restaurant. Which one? Hey, wait a minute. I've got a special coupon on my iPhone. All right. So this is the one from the video ad, your video ad. All right. So they're not searching through the 300 restaurants trying to pick the best deal. They've already got your deal. All right. So they go to your restaurant. All right. You were fighting on the blue ocean where there's no competitors at the start of the awareness journey, the customer awareness journey. Right. That's where you got them. You got them before they knew they had a problem. And when they have a problem, well, they already have your deal there ready for you, right? So you're not competing against 300 restaurants in Sydney, okay, or wherever you are. All right, so that's the big difference. It's where they see your offer on the customer awareness journey. Do they see it at the start of the journey when you've got no competitors, or they see it on the Saturday night when they're trying to make a decision and they go onto Groupon and they see 300 offers and they just pick which one they want, all right? You don't want to be competing at the end of the customer awareness journey. You want to be competing when there's no other competition at the start of the customer awareness journey. I hope that makes sense. So that's a big difference there between the two. Okay. Now, the other big difference is, of course, is that when you arrive as a customer using the restaurant sales funnel, that's just the first step. That is absolutely the first step. The whole purpose of a restaurant sales funnel is to bring your new customer to make at least 3 visits to your restaurant. Now, why 3? Because the statistics show us that if someone visits your restaurant on 3 occasions and had a positive experience, they are more likely to become a regular customer and then a raving fan. All right, one visit only doesn't do it. All right, and it's cost you money. That first visit from a new customer is costing you money. So you need them to come back again and again so you can get your money back and then start making a profit. All right, that's absolutely incredibly important. But Groupon or any other similar sites that do the same sort of thing don't really care what happens after that because they've already got their money. All right, it's up to you then to get them to come back again and again. And using a restaurant sales funnel does that for you. All right, so everything's automated. Emails are sent out. Facebook messengers are sent out. Retargeting ads are put in front of those customers, those new customers, so they come back again and again. All right. So it's a complete package. It's a complete automated package that you own, not Groupon. You own it, and these are your ideal customers, not Groupon's. All right, the ones who look up at Groupon are Groupon's ideal customers. They're not yours. All right, always remember that your ideal customers are not Groupon's. Okay, so that's very, very important to remember that. All right, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that clarifies everything. And as I said, that when you have your own video ad on Facebook, there's no competition. You are on center stage, and you can achieve so much because you can really create both intrinsic and extrinsic benefits or values with your restaurant. Now, what's the difference between the two? Okay, so extrinsic value is what you get on Groupon. All right. The offer, okay, 50% off, buy one, get one free, free dessert, free appetizer. All right, that's an external reward or external motivation for you to go to the restaurant, okay, because it's the deal, okay, it's money deal, it's a base discount, okay, so that's the deal you get with Groupon, and that's all you get. When you're doing a video ad specifically for your sales funnel, completely different. Yes, you do have a special offer, absolutely, because that's going to drive the customer to your restaurant. But you also have what we call intrinsic value. What's intrinsic value? Well, it's how it makes you feel. How does a restaurant make you feel rather than, your pocket? All right. How does that make you feel? So we look at the restaurant, the imagery, looking at the chefs, looking at the food, looking at the environment, looking at your happy customers. That creates a feeling that people have because they think, well, that looks like a great restaurant. I feel like I want to go there and I'll be treated like a king or queen, right? That's a feeling that you have that is far more important than the extrinsic, external motivation to go there. It's the internal feeling that you have. You don't get that with Groupon. You get it with your restaurant sales funnel. So that's the big difference. Okay, so I hope all that sort of makes sense. By all means, if you've got any questions, just drop it in here on this video. I'll answer that for you. You can always get you can actually get the PDF for the sales funnel if you want to. If I remember the URL, it's www.vimaco.com.au/ it's going to be restaurant sales funnel. Okay, so that's a link that you can download a free PDF, and it sort of goes through the whole restaurant sales funnel. Originally, I was going to give you the whole lot, which was going to be like 10 or 20 pages. And let's be honest now, you're never going to look at it. At least 99.9% of people might print it out and say, oh, this is going to be good information, but they'll never go through it, okay? Trust me, I know what happens. No one's going to go through it, right? So I left it as a one page. I've done the best I can to put all the information there on that one page and just have a look through that. Just download that. You can just opt in and we'll just email it to you or just download it, print it out, and then you've got all the information there about how to set up your very own sales funnel restaurant. All right, it's not as difficult as it seems, and it just works so much better than going to an external website, Groupon, who really, let's face it, they're only really interested in Groupon. Now, if you happen to be Groupon, if you're watching this video from Groupon, I'd love to hear your feedback. and what you have to say with that. As I said, I've got nothing against Groupon. We all like a special deal, but I keep emphasizing that the Groupon customers are customers of Groupon. They're not your customers. Your ideal customer is different, and that's why you can use Groupon for a quick fix if you need to. But if you put together a restaurant sales funnel, a strategy for your restaurant, you're not going to have the up and down syndrome, the roller coaster type of marketing. All right, because this is completely automated. You set it up, you automate it, done. All right, you might spend only about 20% of your energy on that funnel, and guess what? 20-80 rule. 80% of your profits will come from that sales funnel. 80% of your profits will come from that 20% of work that you do. And that's the way it should be. All right, so no, you're not going to have the up and down. It's going to be consistent. So every month, you've got the cash flow to make all those payments, pay all those bills, pay all the suppliers. All right, you can do that because you've got a consistency. You've got a system in place that's going to allow you to have that steady flow of new customers coming through. But not only that, but converting those new customers into raving fans. And that's where your profits are. That's where you make your profits. All right, look at the survey recently saw from Starbucks. All right, Starbucks sells coffee. Do you know the customer lifetime value for Starbucks customers? Have a guess. Just write it down there, all right? Starbucks, the average customer is worth, a lifetime value of a customer is worth over $14,000. That's a lot of coffee. That's a lot of coffee. Do you know the value of your lifetime customers? You should. You need to. You need to find out. You need to work it out. There is a way of working it out. We may do that in another video. All right. Very important to know the value of your lifetime customer value, because then you know how much you need to spend in order to get that customer. But as long as the back end of your funnel is working, you will always make a profit. If there is no back end to your promotion, all right, if there's no back end with your Groupon, you're going to lose money. You always will lose money because you're paying up front to get that new customer in. And the only way you can get that money back plus profit, you need them to keep coming back again and again. And you've got to have a system in place. And that's what the sales funnel is for you. The restaurant sales funnel is designed for all of that. All right, and it's free. It's free. I'm not selling that for you. It's absolutely free. I'm giving you all the information. You can download that PDF, use that, start building your restaurant sales funnel today. And if you have any questions, come back and see me. Okay, now the reason why I'm giving you all this for free, you might be thinking, there must be a catch somewhere. There's no catch, it's all free, but I'm going to be transparent with you that if you use the restaurant sales funnel, your profits will increase. I can't tell you whether it's going to be double or triple or whatever, because I don't know your business. I don't know your restaurant, right? But if you follow the strategy of the restaurant sales funnel, you will increase your profits. And when you increase your profits, you're going to be happy. And when you're happy, you're going to say, hey, that guy, Jerry, he told us about the restaurant sales funnel. Let's see what else he has, and then you can come and buy stuff from me, right? You can buy other strategies, other stuff from me, right? Because then you have so much money in your pocket, you want to give that to me as well, right? Okay, so I'm just being transparent. Right? That's how it works. But I'm giving you this up front so that you can have a great year. I want you to be successful. I want you to have the best year you ever had, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you do that because I know, hopefully, you'll come back to me and ask for more, and then we find then everyone wins, right? Everyone's a winner. But I'll do that for you up front first, and then you've got an opportunity to come back to me later. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so this video has gone a little bit longer than I hoped, but I hope that sort of tells you the difference between Groupon and the restaurant sales funnel. But really, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you're making a profit through Groupon and you're going extremely well, don't make any changes. Keep up with that. If you're thinking, well, the Groupon, I'm getting new customers, but I don't know whether I'm making any money or not. If you're not sure you're making any money, you need to track it. You have to track what's happening. That's the only way you're going to be successful. Anyway, that's it for today. Okay, hope you enjoyed my little rant there, my little rant and rave. And I'll tell you what, I look forward to speaking again soon. I'll probably do this again tomorrow. It's a lot of fun. So until then, this is Jerry Tukowski saying bye for now. And don't forget, go to download the funnel. I'll put it somewhere in the post here as well. Okay, take care. All the best. Thank you. Bye.